On this week's happy hour with Beer with the Boys, we have our shotgun start as usual. I try to wake up Scooter. He's falling asleep over here. We talk about my life being over and how the Patriots are just going to continue to reign supreme in the NFL with the signing of Cam Newton. And then we talk a little bit about conspiracy theories, some of the fun ones you might not have heard of yet. But before we get to this, I want to talk to you all about FNX Fitness, one of the couple of products that are working with us, and something that you can get a deal on. I've talked about the greens, I've talked about the protein, I've talked about a whole mess of things that you can just get there. You don't have to be a supreme athlete to do it. You don't even have to be a health nut. You just got to take it, feel better, live your life, have some more energy, lose that couple of pounds the quarantine has given you, whatever it might look like, and you're going to be good. Use code BWTB at checkout, get 15% off your order. I promise you won't be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, you can just send me the rest of that product and I'll finish it for you. You'll be good to go. So BWTB, get 15% off at fnxfit.com. Now pour yourself a drink, crack open that beer, and let's have a party.
Beer with the boys. Beer boys. Beer with the boys. Beat the boys.
Welcome to Beer with the Boys Happy Hour, episode 47, according to Apple Podcasts. Almost at 50.
Sheesh, the big 5-0.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. And so yes, happy hour. I forgot to start the timer. Holy shit. There it is. All right.
Got an extra 30 seconds. Congratulations.
Yes. So sorry, everyone. Or you're welcome. Whatever your thoughts are on this. Got the cat going out of his damn mind already today. And not excited about it. So this is happy hour where we just banter for about an hour and we go from there. And whatever comes up, we talk about. And when the timer's up, the timer is done and the episode is over. So with that, let's have our shotgun start. What are you drinking?
Water. Drinking some good old-fashioned H2O. But what was I drinking? I tried a new beer. Oh, that's what it was. I tried Aldi beer for the first time.
Aldi beer, some good stuff.
Aldi beer. It was like $5 for a 6-pack. Wasn't bad. I was impressed. So shout out to Aldi beer. I mean,
you get some good quality at the Aldi. They got It's because you got to pay for a cart. You got to put a quarter in there, and all of a sudden, everything else is it's just high quality, and they don't have bags.
A cart.
Well, yeah. Didn't understand how much bags must be an expense for grocery stores, but Aldi has it figured out. They have it to a T.
Yeah. No bags. Buy your cart for a quarter.
Yeah, that's about the extent of it. That's all you need to run a successful grocery store.
Yeah, you don't even need groceries.
Yeah, just a quarter per cart, no bags, or sell bags.
Boxes.
Yeah. I am drinking. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a good old fashioned Jack Daniels, and I've been mixing it with homemade sweet tea and lemonade. So, giving the good summer feel, getting refreshed while getting drunk, and nothing wrong with it. I enjoy it. Too many of those per day.
What are you eating, my dude?
What did I have? What did I have? I had something. Oh, a buffalo chicken salad. And so like chicken salad, you get your rotisserie chicken, you chop it up, put some celery in it and all that kind of good stuff, put it on a sandwich.
Yeah.
Just threw some buffalo sauce, mixed it all in there. pretty good.
Was it with chicken salad that was pre-made?
Well, we made the chicken salad, and then we tossed it in buffalo sauce.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of home cooking. That's what the quarantine has taught us how to do, and meal prep, and just making sure there's always food in the fridge, and we're using what we have rather than just letting it rot and being pissed off that we spent money on it.
Son of that. Let me tell you, that's the worst.
Yeah.
When you go grocery shopping and get home, you're like, oh, we got to clean out the fridge. And then there's a whole lot of shit in there that you're like, oh, I forgot we bought this.
Yeah. You always you buy something healthy, and then you just never eat it, and it goes bad, and you're just pissed off about it. No.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Well, I tried a strawberry brat for the first time.
Ooh.
The Strawberry Fest brats in Cedarburg. They were selling them since it was canceled. Tried one for the first time. Let me tell you, it was a good brat.
Really?
Definitely not disappointed. Real good.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, they come back every year, so they got to be selling them somehow.
Yeah, they were good. I liked them. 2 thumbs up.
There we go. Excellent. Excellent. What are you playing?
Nothing. Really haven't been playing too much. Yeah. A little NBA Street, some random throwback games. That's about it. I haven't been playing too much of anything as of late. It's been one hectic day after another in the life of Scoots. So
yeah. I have been playing the game of gardening, and started a little mini garden on our balcony with some 5-gallon Menards buckets.
There you
go. Got some eggplant going, got some zucchini going. Both just it was already growing a little bit, and then put it into a different pot, and then trying to grow some lettuce from seed, and see what happens. Well, a couple seeds in there, but
one seed.
Yeah, so seeing what happens. It's looking good so far. It's not dead yet, so that's a big win. I'm winning this game thus far. We'll see in 2 weeks, if 2 weeks to a month, if I'm able to harvest any of it. And yeah.
No, good time. I do like gardening. Yeah. We tried, but then we just lost track of gardening. So we'll get back to it. We're trying to plant some herbs. Herbs.
One of my favorite things is pouring myself a cup of coffee, going out there in the morning, watering, and then just sitting there.
Sitting there staring at it.
Yeah.
Damn you.
It's now for the last week, it's been my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. Can't argue with that. It's a good call. Oh, what's the next one? What are you watching? Right? Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of hiking videos on the Facebook / YouTube. Watched a 1 hour and 45-minute mini pre-made or self-made documentary about a dude hiking the Appalachian Trail. My God, that is something. It 2,000 plus miles, took him 71 days, and sheesh, it's certainly a bucket list item to be able to do that. But you're walking. I think it ended up it's 14 states or something you walk through, from like Georgia to Maine, and you couple pretty much 20 mile days after another until you get 2,000 some odd, and you're on the other side of the country.
Don't know if I could handle that.
Yeah, it was.
My body's like. I want to, but my body would not allow me to do so. It would just be like, hey,
enough of that. Yeah, a bunch of mountains you got to climb. Obviously, you go through the Smokies and the Appalachians. So it's one day when I'm able to take off 2.5 months from work at a time, maybe I'll be able to do that.
Yeah. That would be beautiful.
Oh.
Wish I could do that too. I don't ain't watching anything new over here. Got into there's this, I forgot the name of this kid, but it's this kid who eats spicy food, eats hot peppers. Forgot his name though, so it's disappointing. But I got into a wormhole of that, so that was fun.
So it's just a guy that eats spicy things.
Yeah, it's a little kid who eats like peppers and gets like the spicy candy, like the spicy lollipop and it's something.
Okay. That's yeah, that is a wormhole. That might be the most strange wormhole that you have spoken about.
No, that's not the strangest. Well, brought up, yeah, I've been down some weird wormholes in my day. Everyone has. If you haven't, you're a liar.
That's true. That's true. And finally, what are you listening to?
Oh, yeah, I should do that one for this. I went back to, I actually got a couple. I went back to listen to Jay-Z album, the 444 one, because it's on Spotify, and I didn't realize it was on Spotify. So I got real pumped and jammed out to that for a day. And also, a soon-to-be guest, her podcast just came out, or her second episode just came out. I haven't had a chance to listen to that one, but listen to the first episode. It's called, want to get it right because I always mess it up in my brain. What is it called? I think it's the Essential Uncomfortable podcast.
Correct.
Done by one Stevie. I don't know your last name. I always forget your last name. Terrible with names. Stevie Ray. That's what I got. But yeah. Good podcast. Sorry, I totally butchered your name. You're a listener.
We're not going to say your last name on.
Last name omitted. Yeah, super cool podcast. She talks to some of her friends about their experiences and their life experiences, and kind of talks about some of the uncomfortable conversations that need to be had. And, I enjoyed the first one. It was really cool to hear. Like his story, and dude created his own shoe, which is super awesome, and all that. It was really cool. Definitely worth a listen, and definitely gonna listen to the newest one with our old RA. Hard to believe that guy was our RA at one point.
He was our RA, our first real RA.
So yeah, he's on the next two episodes, I believe. They did like a two-parter. Definitely excited to listen to that. Probably tomorrow I'll listen to it, but yeah, she'll be on soon. We're working it out, seeing what we can come up with. Yeah, we'll get that going. What are you listening to?
I am listening to, as far as music goes, the new G-Eazy album came out last Friday. People say what they will about the guy. I enjoy it. That was like the first time I started actually, when it went back in the day, when he actually was first starting, when I started to actually appreciate music and not just listen to it for the sake of listening to music. His new album came out very different than what he's usually doing. And I like it. I dig it. I can see why a lot of people would not, though. And that just led me down a wormhole of just continuing to listen to his stuff last Friday. And I might have had the most productive workday I've had in a while, because that gets me going. And as far as podcasts go, yeah, been listening to Around the Barrel. It is it's from the Jack Daniels. They produce it. They have a different person they interview each week or so. They come on, they talk about Jack Daniels and all the cool stuff and history behind it. And today they were talking about Frank Sinatra and his experiences with it. So a pretty cool one for us whiskey fanatics out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I can get into that. Sounds interesting enough.
Oh yeah. So that was your shotgun start, ladies and gentlemen. 5 things that we are trying new each week to keep our brains curious and keep your entertainment value high.
Yes.
Yeah. See, this is when we know
No.
you're tired, is because you just don't respond. You lose, you
No,
get
that's-
distracted. I sit
just
here and wait
like
for
this-
you to respond.
It's so blurry. Like it's buffering so much over here. I can't even handle it right now.
Well,
It is like it just caught up and you're moving super fast and it looked really funny.
I'm always
It's like,
fast.
you're still moving really fast. It's creeping
quick.
me out.
I'm
I
quick.
don't know what's going on here. Yeah, no, I'm exhausted. But I'm here. I'm ready to do it. A day late, $1 short.
Yes.
We're doing it anyways. Lots of dollars short, but it's fine.
Yes. So
Anyways.
for all we obviously
Anyway.
we said Tuesdays and Thursdays we're coming out with stuff. It's going to be twice a week. Twice a week you're going to get something. Typically Tuesdays and Thursdays, but when stuff happens, we can only control what we can control. We're going to get you 2 episodes a week. When those come out, your guess is as good as ours.
So hopefully we can stick to that schedule.
Yes.
But we'll trying our best here, folks. Trying our best.
Absolutely. So with that, why don't you talk about the excitement in our numbers just a little bit?
Oh,
It's always
yeah.
fun to talk about that.
Yeah. So, as you know, we said before, we decided to take this thing a little more seriously, put some more structure to it, and make sure we're doing this right, giving our full effort.
And consistency.
And that is a consistency, which we were doing good with before. Lacked a little in the past few weeks, but anyways, we're still doing our best here.
Well, we've been consistently two episodes a week, and other than power outages and whatnot, we were able to do it.
The social media side of things, but
Well, yeah.
But anyways, we're taking it more seriously. We're putting our fullest effort we can into it because we do have full-time jobs and lives to live, but we're trying. And up to this moment or this time, today's the 30th, so we're going to close out the month probably with no more new listens than what we had on the numbers already. But we broke our highest listen, download, whatever it is, number for the month, for a whole month. The highest before was 281. That was a good month. This time we had 293.
Woo!
So we broke the record. Still want to see that number climb more, as always. But it's a good start. I feel like we're
I want us to go back and laugh at ourselves for being proud of 293 listens per month.
Yeah, well, that's the goal here.
Yeah.
But yeah, 293. It's nothing to laugh at. I mean, we're doing good. I'm happy with that number. It's cool to see the people that support us sharing stuff and liking it and saying, "Oh, you guys are funny," or "I really like your show," or whatever. So it's been fun so far, and that was just month 1 of taking it seriously.
Yeah.
So month 2 is only going to get better. We can only go up from here.
Exactly.
Hopefully that's what happens.
Exactly. And the
So,
biggest
good
thing,
numbers, new record.
the biggest thing that dictates how many we get to listen is you all as the listener. We can only reach so many people ourselves. As we said last Thursday, or on the segment show, I got this challenge. For every episode you listen to, I want you to share that episode with one other person who hasn't listened yet. If everybody does that,
Do it.
we're doubling our listens for each episode. And all of a sudden, that 293, we're flirting with 600. And then we're flirting with a couple thousand. And we're good to go. So continue. We don't charge you anything for listening to this. That is your only charge, is Share it with one other person. 2 if you're looking to go above and beyond, and maybe give us a rating or review as well, so we can reach people that neither of us even know exist. Let's reach them as well.
Yes.
That's the rule.
What he said ×2, triple stamp it.
Can't triple stamp or double stamp.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to see that. Huh?
You can't triple stamp or double stamp.
This is going to be a wild episode. This connection is so bad today. But yeah, it's cool to see the growth, and hopefully things keep moving up, and people keep reaching out and asking. You don't know what the podcast is about, and you're not going to hear this, but for the people who aren't going to hear this, if you don't know what the podcast is about, and you want to ask us a question about what it's about, go ahead and shoot us a message on Facebook. It doesn't help. They're not going to hear it anyways. But you know
You're
what I
going to
mean.
hear it, and
Shoot us a message asking.
yes, there's something in this for everybody.
Yeah.
And not every episode. So it's not like, yeah, we'll talk a lot of sports, but we're clearly not all sports. So you don't have to like sports to listen to us. We're going to get drunk more often than not on here and talk. But if you don't like drinking, that's fine. We have a couple sober episodes as well. We're going to talk about music. We're going to make a playlist. We're going to talk about barbecues. I don't know. We're going to go on rants and be pissed off about things. There's something in this for everyone.
Always is. We'll
Yes.
find what's for you, and we've got what's for you here.
Yes. And if you want more, we'll do more. You just got to ask. That's all you got to do. You want me to
Like
get
Fleet Farm, we
do
got
the
everything.
playlist? I'll do it. So what do you got? Let's get to some good content here. What do you
Someone's got to ask me to actually put it together. So shoot me a message. What?
What?
It's so bad. I have no idea. Like, you're saying things and I don't hear them. But yeah, someone's got to ask me to put the playlist together. That's the new rule. When someone messages me to put the playlist together, I'll do it.
Okay.
There, I said it.
It's done. Now there's a rule.
Because I need a reminder. Someone just be like, hey, do that. And I'll do it.
Good deal.
I always
Good deal.
forget. What do I got?
What do you got? You got anything on your list here?
A dog trying to bust in the room. No, because I did a terrible job of keeping notes, per usual. But sports sound like they're coming back, which is cool. More and more sports are coming out, releasing schedules. The dog just busted through the door. What's
Nice.
up, dog? And it's been cool to see. Especially like the NBA is doing some cool stuff. NHL is going to have the COVID Cup this year. That's what they're dubbing it. Baseball's back pretty much. Oh, you guys playing or what? Prob's not. Just kick me out of the league already. Yeah, so that's about all I got is sports. My brain is all jumbled today. Yeah, I'm glad sports are coming back, hopefully.
Yeah.
It actually looks like it's more of a possibility than it was before. Each day, so it's going to be pretty wild. Like July, the end of July, start of what comes out? August is after July?
Yep. That's how the months go.
August is going to be one of the wildest sports months in history. They're jamming so much into it. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, August is
Like,
going to
the
be
NBA
a
is going to
huge.
have 5 games. If the
August-
NHL comes back, they're going to have 5 games a day.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be a fun time to be a sports fan. Finally.
August is going to be an incredible month. And it needs to be, because here's my feelings. Here's my wizardry for the week. Weekly wizardry with J-Dog. We're not going to have anything come December and January. Everything is going to be shut down again. Everything. probably even worse than it was here. But it's going to be cold, so it's going to be okay. And we're not going to have sports. I hate to say it. I'll be surprised if we have a wrestling season this upcoming year.
Yeah.
I don't know how the end of the NFL season is going to turn out. So I hope they're kind of looking at that. And the NBA season is certainly not going to be starting on time, or they're going to have a big lull in there as well. All sports. They're
going to like finish right into it. It's going to roll right into another season.
Yeah, but nothing is going to be happening in December, January, maybe even February. Those the typical flu season months. Nobody's going to know the difference between COVID and the flu at that point. It's all going to be a freaking mess. Everyone in this world is going to be sick, and that's going to be. And then after that, we'll be back. After that, we'll all be back to normal. That will be the final wave, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, August needs
basically to. 2020 is it's a wash of a year. Everyone gets a clean slate 2021. That's the rule. I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. I hope they can get as much of these sports in as possible. So just to feed our sport hunger, then we can just sail off into the sunset. Because we're ready for it. We've had no sports. We've had no human interaction besides the people you live with for long enough. I think we're good. We're ready for it. As long as the toilet paper thing doesn't come back and we can buy toilet paper regularly, it's going to be an all right time. Sometimes that was a scary couple of weeks there.
That was
couldn't
insane.
buy toilet paper.
It is crazy to think that this all started with toilet paper flying off the shelves. You couldn't find it anywhere. And that was just a few short months ago. That was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
That's how thank God that stopped, because
it's been a hell of a year.
Maybe we should just stock up on it again,
We got to pick something to start stocking up on. Like I'll go to the store and start stocking up on coloring books. Then all of a sudden there's a coloring book shortage.
So we got to get the headline going.
Exactly.
Get the headline going. Coloring books are on a shortage. Then for whatever reason, people are going to want it more. Exactly. And they're going to go buy coloring books.
Coloring books and Crayola crayons. You can't find them anywhere.
We have all the coloring books in the Ozaukee and Washington County areas. And we're the coloring book guys.
Yes. We need that. I mean, I think that's how that's how it starts. That's how quarantine starts. There's a shortage of something. Speaking of shortages, you hear about this? There's a coin shortage. There's a coin shortage. Coin, like quarters and nickels and dimes and pennies. There's who's keeping all the coins? Who has all the coins right now?
The monopoly banker.
Like,
nobody wants fucking coins. They don't want them, so they give them to the bank, and then they don't have any. Like, how many coins do you have?
But that's a bank thing. Like, I got a jar of coins, but the bank, like, you can go to the bank and say, like, here's a $10 bill. Let me get however many in quarters, $10 in quarters, and you're getting coins. It's that easy. There's a shortage. You can't do that right now. And they can't just print coins because that increases inflation. But, like, there's plenty of places, not in Wisconsin right now as far as I know, but, like, in California and the bigger places where they're not accepting cash because they don't have coins to make change.
This is some sort of sorcery, man. This doesn't make
all
any
the
sense.
Coins.
Some guy named Billy hangs out by the trailer park, has all the
Billy's
quarters.
just collecting coins his entire life.
Yeah.
And so, like, because there's only a certain amount of money,
all
should
around.
print more money. Printing money increases inflation. That's a whole fucking issue we're not going to get into. We'll have Fuzz get into that this weekend. He'll talk about inflation until one of us is asleep. And you don't want to do that. So you can't just print more coins, but that means that there's a certain amount of money in the world right now, and it's all spread out across whoever. Somebody is hoarding all the coins, and we need to like, is it in Chuck E. Cheese games right now? Is it in Dave and Buster's?
No, they have tokens.
They got tokens.
They have tokens.
Does Dave and Buster's have tokens?
Dave and Buster's have this. They have the swipey cards.
Ah,
You like load your points on the card. I don't know, what? There's a story. Coin shortage. I'm googling it.
There's a coin shortage.
It don't make any damn sense.
It doesn't make sense, but it's here. It's happening. And so
National coin shortage.
Yeah, like
Pandemic causes shortage.
Is it just hiding in people's living room furniture? They gotta clean the cushions out.
No, we need to go to all the banks and get as many quarters as we can.
Like, what happens when you need to do laundry and you don't have in-unit laundry? Using bathtub now? Using the kitchen sink?
Yeah. Bathtub and a broom.
It's ridiculous.
First toilet paper, now coins.
Like, all these things, you don't think of being, like, in your everyday life. You take it for granted. You take toilet paper for granted. You don't think there's ever going to be a shortage. You take that quarter to get your Aldi's shopping cart. You take that for granted.
Ooh. That's going to be the new move, selling quarters outside of Aldi's. $1 a pop.
Nope. Here you get your quarters. Get your quarters.
Quarters, yeah.
What is going on with all these shortages? Why are we running out of so much stuff? What is the next thing that we're going to run out of that we are taking for granted right now? Because that's what we got to cash up on.
Maybe. Oh, no, just hear me out. I think I solved the coin shortage. I didn't read this. This is my own brain thought. Everyone was buying so much stuff that they had to make so much change. Stores just ran out of quarters, and now all the people have the
people have the coins. The power.
People have the coins.
Okay, power to the people. So people, go return your coins. Go get some cash money.
Turn your change into the bank. Get some cash, or put it in that debit or your checkings account.
Yeah.
But your coins aren't doing anything sitting in your house. They're not appreciated. They're depreciated. No, they're not. They're not changing. They're just sitting there.
Their values
just doing anything. Values just doing the same. Put it in the bank, at least you get some money. Like, even though you get a little interest.
Yeah, a little bit. That's why I never understood that, like, when they had all the state quarters come out and people were collecting those, it's still just a damn quarter.
People are just trying to busting out their whole coin collections to pay for stuff now. Well, I want to know, like, what this is
wild.
Oh, it's pennies and low denomination coins.
Okay, I bet it's not the Sacagawea gold dollar coins. That's what we have a shortage on. There's already a shortage of that.
They've made 312 billion pennies in the past 30 years. In the past 30 years.
That's good. That's too many pennies, but that's good that they're not creating more right now. Because then the value of the penny goes down, and you can't get much lower.
Sounds like they're making more. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Not first time hearing of this coin shortage.
Yeah, so hold on to your coins, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that coin first.
Because they're going to be worth the same in about a year. Hang on to them.
Yes. You will still have that value. And who knows? Something crazy might happen. And all of a sudden, a penny is worth 2 cents. And we're all richer.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
Yeah.
We could all use that.
Yeah. So there's your shortage of the week in coins. Also, big news. Surprised this hasn't come up yet. Cam Newton has signed a 1-year, basically minimum contract with the New England Patriots. So, in other words, my life is over.
Yeah. Yeah. Patriots are in the talks again now. They went
back.
from tanking for Trevor Lawrence to we potentially have a hard team here. I'm excited just to see what kind of plays they pull off. Because like Tom Brady is the least mobile person out there.
Yeah.
I think I could beat him in a 40. Race him.
No, he's slow. And now Cam Newton,
We'll
one of the most
see.
athletic quarterbacks of all
Yeah, I
time.
could probably beat him.
I think you could beat Tom Brady.
Yeah, just 140. Just one. He's probably in better shape than me, so if there's more than one, he'd take the second one. If it's best of 5, he'd probably take it.
Well, yeah, he's got stamina. But
I got one good in me.
Yeah. Yeah, but now the Patriots went from being dead to getting, and people will say what they will about Cam Newton. He's a damn good quarterback. He was an MVP of one of the most high-powered offenses in NFL history. National champion, Heisman winner. He's built like a brick shit house. Just a monstrous human being with that athleticism. You're going to sit here and tell me that the Patriots aren't a threat now? They went from Jared Stidham to Cam Newton in a matter of a couple of hours. Not to mention, everyone's just going over the fact that they were guilty of filming Bengals practices and lost a 3rd-round pick for this upcoming year. No, they signed Cam Newton. He's 30, but he's still relatively young. He's got another 5 years in him. So what does this mean? That the Patriots are going to be a threat for the next 5 years now?
I don't know, man. I mean, he's going to be put in a system where it's going to work. Like, about here's your real test. Is the Patriot a system or was it Tom Brady? Here we go. We're bringing in another MVP. We get to see it. We get to see what happens. I'm excited. I mean,
well, Tom Brady is
not excited for you as a Dolphins fan, but I'm excited to see what Cam can do on a good team.
There's no
team that was in the playoffs last year.
Tom Brady is 100% a system quarterback. Now, that doesn't mean he's not good. He's a damn good quarterback. I'll say that. But he is not as successful without that system, without Belichick and that system that was built around them. Now, with that said, I wholeheartedly believe that Bill Belichick's coaching type is very similar to that of Don Shula's of the all-time great Dolphins team. That you build your system around your players and what they are good at and what they're going to do. Tom Brady, early on in his career, great passer, build a high-powered passing offense. Boom, they did that. All of a sudden, he's declining, getting towards the end. Use more running and play action in there. Boom, that happens. Still successful. Now you're throwing Cam Newton in there. When Brady went down, and all of a sudden you got Jacoby Brissett in there, they did more quarterback runs. They did more athletic quarterback stuff. They're going to do the same thing with Cam Newton. So it's going to be. They would have been fine with Jared Stidham anyways. They probably still would have had a winning record. And stop doing that with your hair. And they're just going to be the Patriots are going to be a goddamn 10-win team again. They're going to be first or second in the AFC East. They're going to make the playoffs again. And then Cam Newton's going to sign a 4-year extension with them. And he'll retire at 35 years old. He'll get 2 more MVPs and actually get a Super Bowl ring. It's all pissing me off.
I'm okay with it. I mean, could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be worse.
We're going to see the Patriots versus the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl.
Ooh, no.
Honestly, the
Don't
way
say
2020 is going,
Don't
that's
say
what we're gonna
that.
have.
And hopefully, you know what? That would be the best. Super Bowl, Bucks, Patriots gets canceled due to COVID and the flu season. They
Boom.
can never play. We can all never know who is actually the real GOAT, Belichick or Brady.
I mean, that's what it's gonna be. I know it.
It's going to be. No. I'm not sold yet. Gotta see how the season starts. 'Cause one, Tom Brady looks weird in a Buccaneers uniform. Two,
Right.
Cam Newton looks weird in a Patriots uniform. So already the season makes zero sense. And then we don't even know if we're going to get an NFL season on top of it all. So
We're
who
gonna
knows
start
what's
the
gonna
NFL
happen.
season. We're gonna start it, and then it's gonna end abruptly. It's we
It'll
freaking
be played out. It'll be played out on Madden. We'll finish the season on Madden.
maybe. I ain't nothing
Just
wrong.
let it roll and see what happens.
It's my. I was so happy. I was so and I don't. I'm not necessarily a Cam Newton fan in general. I think he is a fantastic player and one of the most athletically gifted players to play the quarterback position, but I don't necessarily like him. So like I'm glad it's not someone like I don't know. Russell Wilson, a player that I like going there.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'd cry. This is
I thought you cried. You already did cry when Cam got signed, so
well, yeah. It's just I don't understand. I need the Patriots dynasty to be 100% split up. I need Robert Kraft to go to fucking jail for sex trafficking and all the other shit that he's done or been involved in. I need Belichick to just retire. Like you have nothing left to prove there, pal. I understand that you are a typical dude and you don't want to be around your family any more than any of us. I
just a
get that,
football guy.
but just get out of there. And Brady, just fucking retire. I don't want them on different teams. I want them gone. I just want to go and get into the Hall of Fame. Let's get that speech over with and let's live our lives. And just have you be in the
Could you
history
imagine?
books.
Oh, that's going to be the same ballot. They're going to retire the same year.
It's just
Belichick
gonna be
and Brady.
an all Patriots Hall of Fame ceremony.
Oh,
Gronk is going to be on there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Gronk.
I just need them all gone.
It's never going to end though, man.
It's not.
Patriots are always going to be there. There's going to be that team. It's just going to be set up for that.
Because when Belichick's done, his goofy ass son
gonna
with
be-
a bullet is going to become the head coach.
Belichick's going to step into like football operations. Football
Yeah, he's going to become the
He's gonna be
best
coaching.
GM of all time.
Gonna be sitting upstairs in the booth calling plays.
No, what's going to happen, and this is going to be the worst case scenario, is Brady, he's going to retire and he's going to become a coach. And then he's going to become an all-time great coach. And then he's going to retire from coaching and he's going to become a GM. And he's going to become an all-time great GM. So he's going to be in the Hall of Fame for all three fucking things. And why?
And then by
In
then he'll
all
own
the
the
years
Patriots.
of life, in all the years that this earth has been around, why in the hell did I have to be around the same time that Tom Brady and Belichick's Patriots were around here? Why couldn't I have been born 30 years earlier? Why couldn't I have been born 30 years later? Why? Why did I have to cross paths? Why did this just have to happen? Why?
Because the
Why?
moons, man. The moons decide these things.
Like, it's absolutely year
Doesn't
after
it make
year.
it? Doesn't that make it better when the Miami Miracle happens, or is that just like? Is that like a candy bar rather than the whole cake?
I mean, it's cool, but the Patriots still went to the Super Bowl that year and won it. And like,
yeah,
it's like,
so it's more of like a fun size candy bar.
Yeah, like all that shit is awesome. Like when the Dolphins inevitably beat the Patriots in one of the games each year, it's always awesome, and I will always enjoy that day. And like the great PFT once said on Pardon My Take, let me pull up the exact quote. I still have it saved in my phone. Where is it? It's towards the top here. As he said, half of life is just showing up, and the other half, the Patriots just get the ball back and score again. And that's what happens. That's
It's true.
no matter what happens,
Yeah.
they're just going to get the ball back and they're going to score. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. I just want it over.
But you gotta have someone to hate, so I guess
I've hated them for
at least we have that.
I've hated them
Maybe
for
it's time to
so
start-
long that I'm just accepting the fact that they're the greatest of all times, and I'm trying. I'm believing that like all of a sudden I'm liking Edelman. I don't. 20 years ago I didn't like Patriots, but now it's like I hate them so much, but he's cool, and
He's all right.
yeah,
Good
and
guy.
I'm all of a sudden. I hate them so much that I am just starting to like certain members of it, and I don't like that. It's been that long. When you hate something, you got to hate something entirely. I'm exhausted from hating them.
So do you think this? So you know how this saying is, if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back meant to be. Do you think that works? If you hate something, let it go, and if you hate it 5 years later, you're meant to hate it for life.
I don't know how to let it go.
You just pick something else to hate the Buccaneers this year and see what happens. Just see
I'm
what
going
happens.
to.
Maybe
I'm going to, and I've
maybe
never really liked the
but
Buccaneers.
You can't hate the Patriots though.
The problem is
You can only
I
hate
hated
one.
the Patriots before I realized how much of a rival they were with the Dolphins, because they were on the winning side of my first losing bet in sports history. They won that game when I had money on the Rams. I lost $5 that day. Then, as life turned out, I turned to find out that them and the Dolphins are in the same division and in a heated ribery. More just
Imagine
kept
that day when you woke up and found that out.
Yeah, it's like, what the
That was a
fuck?
shitty day.
It doesn't get better. I'm just,
That's what I'm saying. Let it go. Try
I don't
hating
have-
something else.
you know this. I don't have that
Despise-
much hate in my heart. I'm not a hateful guy.
Oh yeah, you. Oh, okay, guy.
Except
Okay, guy.
if you're from the Boston community. That's about it. Everything else, like, I'm pretty cool with. But the Patriots, and the worst part is I hate an entire community. I hate the entire Boston community because of one team. One team.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair.
I hate an entire state because of one team. So
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. I don't
fair.
necessarily
That's fair.
know, because like I'm sure there's a couple of great Boston people out there. Couple. And
Marky Mark, he's pretty cool. I don't mind him.
well, yeah. And
You can't name. You probably can't name one cool person from Columbus. I'll wait. So you're allowed to hate
LeBron?
that whole city, huh?
LeBron.
Was he born in Columbus?
I don't know. I know he's from Ohio. Famous people from
Well,
Columbus.
I'm not on the LeBron bandwagon, so the LeBron stand.
From Columbus, Ohio. Here, famous people from R.L. Stein, the writer of Goosebumps. Okay, Guy Fieri.
Fuck. All right, burn the whole damn city down. It's fine.
Simone Biles.
He lives in
Bow
LA.
Wow,
It doesn't even count.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay, he's cool.
So
One guy.
Columbus are doing all right.
You got one guy.
Famous people from Boston.
There's gonna be a lot, man.
I know.
That's the sad part. You're gonna be like, oh, he's pretty cool. Oh, he's pretty cool too.
No, 2. Mark Wahlberg and Evan Dando are the only people that come up. Oh,
Yeah.
also, okay, there we go. There's more. There's
I was
more.
gonna say,
John Krasinski, Jim,
damn,
Michael Bloomberg, he kind of sucks.
yeah,
Benjamin Franklin, he had chlamydia or something.
kind of sucked too, so it's fine.
Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe, Edward Norton, he's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck. So, like, now let's do this. Famous people from Wisconsin.
We got one of the greatest. I can't think of his name right now.
Ed Gein,
Oh,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
oh, that's a good one. Jesus Christ.
Here's
No. That guy on the boat. What is his name? Down by the river.
Oh, Chris Farley.
Yeah, he's Wisconsin guy.
Yeah, he is. Here.
Why he drinks so much.
Kurtwood Smith, the guy that actually plays Red Foreman. He's actually from Kenosha.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
Who win? The Watt brothers, all three of them.
Yep. The whole Watt family, the Watt clan.
Yep. They're good people.
Yeah, they are. 40 famous people from Wisconsin. Who knew? Mark Ruffalo, the Incredible Hulk. He's from Kenosha.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Was it Romo from Wisconsin?
Yep, Burlington. Yep.
Romo. Got Romo.
Chris Farley, Madison, Gene Wilder, the original Willy Wonka from Milwaukee. Bob Uecker, of course. Frank Caliendo from Waukesha.
Waukesha.
Richard Reel.
I don't know who that is, but
He is the what was he all in? He was the dad in I can't even think of it. You'd know him if you saw him. Big dude with a mustache. Liberace.
You can do it.
I can't think of it. Kurtwood Smith. And
yours truly.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm
Doc,
from Wisconsin. You are officially a Wisconsinite.
Yep.
Les Paul. He's from Waukesha.
Guitar guy.
Yeah. Steve Miller.
Pretty. We win.
Yeah. So Wisconsin. Boom.
We win.
Ooh, the voice of Piglet.
That's the most random one ever.
Okay, the voice of Piglet, the voice of Howard the Duck, the guy that played Sloth in the Goonies. They are all from Wisconsin.
Hell yeah, we got Sloth.
And of course, Dustin Diamond, Screech himself from Port Washington. You ever see him walking
The
around?
man, the myth. No. They like foreclosed on his house and everything, so I don't know if he actually lives.
But he
here
got
or
it
not.
back. Something happened. But you know where he lives?
Oh.
Have I ever taken you back there?
I just think you showed me where he lives. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the subdivision kind of across from Culver's.
Yeah.
Yep.
He stabbed a guy, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I keep my distance from that guy.
He's a nut job. It's not very often. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, it's not very often that when you play a creepy, nerdy person like that's actually how you are in real life. And speaking of which,
guy. Chris
D'Elia has allegedly been a pedophile, and he played. Chris D'Elia was that you watched You, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the predator, the sexual predator, the comedian in season 2.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
For
that
real?
comedian. And he's coming, like,
Oh.
it's, a lot of girls are coming forward underage. They're saying that he hit on them and requested pictures and stuff when they were underage. So he played a fucking creep in a TV show, and he's a fucking creep in real life. And
Unfortunate.
honestly, not surprised. He's a bitch. Allegedly.
Can't just pull that.
I don't like him either way.
Allegedly.
I don't like him either way. But nothing
now
has
you
come-
have a reason to dislike him more.
Exactly. It's like when Tom Brady was mouth kissing his kid on a massage table. It's just more reason to hate him.
Sick bastard.
Yes. Anything else that you got?
Oh, I'm trying to look at my other stuff. Man, I don't know. Oh, keep sending those pictures of you wearing the merch. I don't know if I said it last time.
Yeah.
Keep
I
doing it. I like it.
Got my
There you
little
go.
sweater
Picture.
on. Got my sweater.
Yes. Keep sending those pics. More stuff to come sometime in the future.
In the future. Yeah, good
TBD.
stuff. Sweater is very soft. Shirts are very soft. Baseball
I know,
shirts
it's a
very
good-
classy.
It's good. Yes. Everything came out well.
Now I just need a hat.
Man. Got anything else on your list? A hat.
Yeah.
I know. Hats are next. Hats should be one of the new things. I'm gonna get hats going. I like hats.
Yeah.
I got so many, it's ridiculous. I get a new hat every other month.
Well, yeah, I've been rocking the same 2, 3 for a while now. I apologize to the listeners for my ice chewing into the microphone if you can hear it. I have a problem chewing ice.
It's enjoyable.
And I have a slight addiction to it. I got a couple random things that we can throw in here. Number one, new trend going on the social media, kind of a social media piss off, is these I think they're called acronyms, but it's like a bunch of jumbled up letters and people commenting like, oh my, like it's with the little videos like, oh my God, why was that so easy to read? And like each letter stands for something. They're not fucking easy to read. I don't know what all the letters stand for. Unless you're telling me what they stand for, I don't know. I don't know if you've seen any of this.
No.
It,
I'm glad I haven't, because I would just stare at the screen and get mad.
I'm gonna
Until I
see.
figure it out.
Yeah, it's just been a new thing that it'll be like QXKWWWJHB7. I don't know. Just a bunch of letters. And people are like, oh my God, that was so easy to read. No, in what world? In what world was that easy?
Oh my God.
Is this like the Trix cereal phenomenon where now we just see it as little balls like Captain Crunch rather than the fruit because we grew up and Trix are for kids, so we can't actually see the fruit anymore and only kids can see the fruit, and all of a sudden this is in the same situation
Shut up.
where
That is
only
not a thing.
it's a thing.
No, that's not a thing.
That's a
It's
thing.
not.
That's a thing.
You're telling me there's a phenomenon that because I'm old, Trix are balls and not the fruit anymore?
Yes, that is an actual phenomenon that people created because all of a sudden at the point where we were turning into we were turning into adults, that's when Trix changed to just the balls rather than the fruit. So somebody made everyone believe that it's because we're not kids anymore and kids can still see it as a fruit.
No, I'm mad.
You ain't never heard
No.
that before?
No, I'm mad.
See,
I'm mad.
we're getting
If that's
old.
real, I'm mad. I'm mad if that's
Well, no,
real.
it's not
Because
real. It's
I-
not actually fruit. And we can't see that it's fruit. But that's an
How do you
actual
know?
conspiracy. Well, I guess I don't.
How do we know? We don't know. It could
Nobody
be
will know. And it's the
Hey,
same thing with
kids.
fucking acronyms on
Our
here.
trick's still proof. I've never seen these, man. I don't know what they're called, acronyms.
I don't know if that's the word, something like that. But I'm trying to find one right now.
I haven't gotten any.
I can't find any.
I know I wouldn't be able to solve them.
No, I sit there for so long trying to solve it, and then I realize I don't care, and I'll walk away from it. But it just pisses me off. I don't like wasting time.
Well, I'd waste too much time on that. I'd be sitting there staring at it still.
Maybe I saw it on Twitter.
I want to see one of these now. I need to know it.
Well, you'll come across it. You'll understand. It is a rising trend in society on the social media campaigns, and I will not stand for it. I will not stand for it.
Should we do one? Doesn't make any sense at all. Just push a bunch of buttons and then
Might as well.
this makes so much sense.
It makes
See if
so
we
much
can go
sense to
viral.
me. Why was this so easy to
This is-
read?
Just beautiful words.
God, pisses me off. But yeah, so that's a big thing
So
that's been bothering me as of late. And the last thing that I'll say here, perhaps the last thing that I'll say, is I'm very disappointed by storms as of lately. We had a tornado warning the other day, and
Well,
I got all
just
excited.
Move on.
I propped up my chair by the window, saw it coming in.
That's the worst spot to be.
It was
Why would you
windy.
sit by the window?
Well, because it was raining, so I couldn't sit outside. I didn't have the proper coverage.
That's how you die, sitting by a window.
Yeah, and then it came and gone in like 3 minutes, and I hate getting overhyped for something that just ends up being a whole bunch of nothing. Like if I'm not seeing,
What was your plan if there was a tornado and you're sitting by a window? Could
I
suck
guess-
out the window and die?
I guess I don't
Silly
where I
son of a
land?
bitch.
know. I like a
Stories, you're
movie
done
poster.
though.
Yeah, but that is Happy Hour episode
Son of a bitch.
47 or whatever the hell we said it was.
It's not 7, it's like 40.
I'm reading the number on Apple Podcasts.
Apple's a liar. That's not the right number.
Well,
They
that's what it
skip
tells
numbers
me.
every time.
Episode whatever. So thank you all for joining us. Sorry for the wait. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I've been J-Dog. He's been Scooter. We love you guys. May the beer be with you. Mwah.